Yo, kinfolk and skin folk, what it do? For the newbies, y'all are not in the wrong place. Y'all are in the place to be. And for the lifers, you already know where that is. That is the Life Be Lifing podcast. Yeah. And we are hosted by none other than the dynamic, the wonderful, the witty, the squishy gangster herself. Big Mish Mimi the Goddess. Yeah. And she is flanked by none other than your favorite fat freckled man. Your favorite coach's favorite coach, the big dog himself. Splash Charles, and we in the building. Listen, can we just get some shit off our chest right quick, man? Can we just, we said we was gonna do an event episode on the live, but like we was gonna put that off. But we let's go ahead and get this out here, man. Let's just get some shit off our chest, man. And as always, I'm gonna start with my lovely co-host. What's something you got to say, man? What's something you need to get off your chest? Some frustrations.
Bro, just really tired of inconsiderate people. Like it 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 annoys me to no end. It makes my ass itch. Like I don't understand why people feel like I'm dead serious, bro. Like people will literally feel like so one of
That's
the
a lot of
things that
itch.
it's a lot of itch, and it's like ugh. You know, I feel like folks think because like I don't have children, I have umpteens amount of free time. And I absolutely fucking don't. Like, I'm literally over here fighting for my life every day, because I'm fighting for my life. What more do you want from me? Like, I really be, thinking like, do y'all not realize like I have my own life to tend to, regardless? Like, it is not my job to save you from yourself. You know, I know over the years between Two Kings 215 and being on Life Be Life, and I spoke about the situation of my uncle living with us and how we helped him get himself back together, back on his feet because he had almost hit rock bottom. But we stopped short. We stopped him short. And I gotta give
Right.
Art his props because he did a lot of, things to help my uncle fix, shit that he had fucked up. From his DUI that he had, to pay all these charges back for, getting him a job, helping him, get into
Awesome.
play. No, not awesome. Because last year, no, it was year before last. Either way, I think it was year before last because yeah, year before last. My uncle had to go into a rehab program because he was crashing out from drinking so much. My grandfather had passed away, and
Yeah,
I think that
yeah.
really did a number on him. And people start going to therapy, and it starts opening up this whole can of worms. They, where we just talk about men
And
suppress
faithful
their
for it.
emotions. Yeah, then he wasn't
It's
really
back in
ready to
season
face a lot
one.
of
Good
stuff.
grief, y'all. That's a
Yep,
good grief
yep,
episode back in season one.
yep. So it was just kind of like he started crashing out, and I was doing the basic like, look, I can't tell you what to do with your life, but I can tell you this is what you need to at least do. At least make sure your rent paid, make sure your car insurance paid, make sure you're going to stuff to work. And I just kind of got tired, and Art thankfully again always there to help the next man get you the shirt off his back. He had some trouble with his car, and Art, to be honest, Art really didn't want to do it. And I was like, well, look, if he don't get his car fixed, he can't go to work. He don't go to work. He don't have no money. He don't have no money. He will get put out. He get put out. He gonna be trying to come back here. I mean, we know the answer is no, but so Art reluctantly did it. There was some issues there, nonetheless. Fast forward, come January 6th, my uncle was being evicted from his apartment. Like, they were about to set him the fuck out. And
Oh,
I think I just kind of, so let me backtrack.
just come
At Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving, I told him to look, you're 3 months behind on your rent. This is what we're going to do. You're going to do what I tell you to do, and you're going to be straight. Well, my uncle has a drinking problem. They're going to rehab did not help him. 211's got a hold on this man, child. Um, he basically called me and was like, I need you to cut my car back on. I was like, absolutely not. He was like, I need gas money. I was like, you had gas. He was like, well, and I said, I gave you cash. He was like, I used that. I said, for what? He said, cigarette. I said, Bobby, cigarette don't cost $40. I don't care how much you're smoking. Like, and I said, and at the end of the day, you have things you need to take care of. So you just might have to cut your smoking back some or whatever case may be, but you think I'm stupid. So he basically threatened me. And anybody that knows me very well know that threatening me is never going to go well for you in any way, shape, or form. I got three motherfuckers you can ask about that to this day. They know not to play with me ever in their life like that again. So, I guess because I'm niece, he thought shit was gonna be sweet. I still ain't talking to this nigga. He got set out. He got another DUI. His vehicle got impounded. He asked me for money to get it back out. And I was like, no, because in good conscience, I'm not gonna help you get your vehicle. I'm looking at your bank account still. You go into the liquor store every day, 4, 5 times a day. After you got a DUI. No, we haven't talked about what you was doing before. Not gonna help you. Oh, I got told, I ain't shit. They thought I was a breadwinner, and I was like, yes, I am for myself. I got my own fucking bills to pay, and I was like,
Right.
the entitlement of certain people in my life is ridiculous. And when I tell you, I am fucking up to here with that shit to where I really be on some. No, I can't help you. No, I ain't got nothing for you. No, I can't. No, it's not doable. Sorry, not willing to help. I don't know what you want me to do when that become my problem, and it makes me feel like I'm reverting back to Demisha version 1, where everybody was like, "Oh, you are a stone cold bitch." No, I am protecting. What old girl told me last week on Shit Talk Radio? I am protecting my
Protect
mental
your
peace.
peace. Yup,
I am
yup.
protecting my mental
Shout
peace
out to
because
KB.
yes, at the end of the day, no, no, I can't keep doing this. Like, to the point where I'm just giving everybody this. I nicely told Art, hey, listen, I'm not gonna keep talking to you about the same shit over and over again. You're an adult. You know what you're doing. We're not gonna have these conversations. I don't give a fuck. I just really don't give a fuck. I had to tell my mom on Sunday. There was a little situation with my brother and the kids because he gets them every other weekend. But it's like you think my parents are supposed to watch your kid on your weekends? Like, who told you go pick up a job this overnight? You knew this situation before you got a job. So him and my mom got into it. We just coming off a cruise. My mom's supposed to be relaxed. No, she comes on a bunch of bullshit. And it's a trickle down effect. So for me,
Hmm.
the bet is it's the trickle down effect. And so then I had to have a whole conversation with her about that, and then like his baby mom, I love her dearly, but she sent a really nasty. Now my father was in the wrong. That's another thing I've been about. My father, we know we've talked about this. My father be saying shit out of his mouth. Who got no fucking business saying. And you don't ever threaten nobody with CPS. Don't you ever in
No,
your life.
can't do it.
Don't
Can't
you
do it.
ever. Don't you ever.
Can't do
That's
it.
not ever gonna move anybody, except for make them move to kick your ass. So that became a whole big issue, and she sent a nasty text message to my brother. And my brother, being the narc that he is, was like, yeah, mom, look at this shit. Like, so the heat is off of him because he knew that I was going to upset my mother. And I'm going to refrain from saying some of the things she said. But I was like, send that shit to me. My boy sent it to me. I sent it to her. I was like, we need to have a conversation about this. Because I was like, what you're not going to do is that. And I think it was just the sheer fact that there's some entitlement on her end too. She wants my mom to bend over backwards to be a grandmother. And I mean, we just gonna keep it a buck. My mom should be retired. She's still working, and there's obvious reasons for that. And she doesn't get to be a grandmother on her terms. That's not fair to her.
Right.
This is a whole lot of shit that goes into it, and I'm just like, yo, people hella entitled. People hella
Y'all
entitled, and
entitled.
it's really wearing down on me to the point where it's like I'm just not wanting to be bothered with people in any regard. It's annoying. And then I've been going to pretty much all of Kenzie's games, and we've been talking about this, and just watching her growth from where she started in the summer to now, and seeing how shit is kind of panning out for her. I'm just like, that's frustrating for me because, my sister's put in so much work with her and has gotten Kenzie in such a good place. It's almost like I'm I'm 2 seconds from being like, hey, do another year. You might want to look at your other options. And it's just like, my God, like she's out here trying her damnedest, and it's like that this just ain't good enough for you though, and it's like
Mm.
just so much shit just be going on around. And then I just got over the flu.
Mm.
I would wish that shit on my I would wish that shit on my worst fucking enemy. Bro, I felt like I was going to die. I was like, nah, give me COVID.
Dang.
Give me COVID. That's how bad I felt. I'm still snorting Afrin. Okay? Still snorting Afrin. Now everything else is pretty much cleared up. I've been back to working out. I actually made it through boxing yesterday and did not die. But like this new strain of the flu ain't no hoe.
It really ain't.
It ain't no hoe.
I've been telling people, yo, everybody's so worried about COVID, and I'm not saying you shouldn't be, but the flu and the cold is still out here kicking
Rampant.
ass.
Yeah, fucking shit up. Okay?
You sitting
Uh,
there testing negative for that COVID test and still feeling like you finna die.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then of course I'm on somebody's neck because they come in here trying to pretend like they're not sick because they know that I'm
oh,
gonna
they
be like
good.
skirt skirt. And it's like, bro, you gotta let me know when you sick because not because I'm just like, oh, I don't want you around me. Of course I don't want you around me because I don't want to catch it. But it's
Right.
like when I get sick, I'm one of those people I be down bad. Like it takes me out. And the frustration from me with that is it takes me out of my stride when I'm just getting into my
Everything else
sweet
you.
spot back with my
Hmm.
working out and my health and fitness and my nutrition. And it's like now I gotta work back from all of that shit all over again. And I feel like I'm starting over and over and over and over. And that's how motherfuckers end up fat or fatter because they just like, fuck it, I give up. Like, I'm just like, this is the epitome of life and child. How you go on vacation and you come back and you just like sick as a dog? Didn't make it out of town for work, travel like I was supposed to. So now I feel like that's a bad look on me, even though my PM is very understanding. But it was like, but luckily there was like a whole bunch of other people that ended up not making it. So initially, it's where I felt bad about that. I was kind of like, and it's like once I got my life together, a whole week later, I was able to somewhat function. It was just terrible. I was like,
It's rough as hell.
it has been very, very rough. And it's like, man, I'm just trying to figure it out day by day at this point because I'm just like, what in the entire fuck is going on
What's
right
going on?
now?
Right.
Yeah, and then it's like I got on my little soapbox on Sunday with my mom about the situation with my brother. And I was like, I don't want to hear you say I'll see the kids when they come over here, like on their weekends. If I see them, I see them. If I don't, I don't. No, that's the problem. Stop seeing them on his weekends. Let him be a dad, and you be a grandma. If that means you gotta call me and say to me, because my mother, even though she has a Benz, she don't drive no fucking way. I'm just like, listen, let's sell that motherfucker and get you something that fits all your grandkids that you feel is reliable and safe. And you can be on about your merry way. Even if that means I gotta pay the rest of the note. I don't give a shit. I was like, listen, if you want to call me and say, I would like to take said kids, because it's a gang of them little motherfuckers, somewhere, fine. I live 10 minutes from you. Like it's doable. But, I just feel bad like watching people, period, not being able to live life on their own terms because they like
Hmm.
are in like indebted to other people in some way, shape, or form. It's just like and then like talking to my other brother and he's like, who's actually my cousin, Leon's my cousin.
Hmm.
I just say he's my brother and his son, it's like his mom's passed away. So my mom is his mom. That's Legend's grandmother in essence. So it's like, you don't ever want to be over there with the kids. Y'all don't feel uncomfortable. My mother missing out. He missing out. It's just so much to go into it. And I just sit here and say to myself, when the fuck did life get like this? When did life really get like this? I don't know. Like, I wanted 2024 to be such an easy breezy year, but shit ain't starting to. It ain't too easy. It's damn near breezy, but not in a good way.
I
Like,
feel you on that.
the wind blowing me every which way right now,
How
baby.
about that?
I'm
How
like, I
about
need to get it together, and I'm just like, by my birthday, something better shake, or like I can't do this no more.
that? Feel that shit.
Yeah. But how about you, man?
Man, for me, man, listen, I'm gonna get this ran out one time and one last time.
Yeah, one time only.
One time and one time only because it's something that I have to deal with. Um, Folks, I said before, if y'all want to be on the podcast, reach out.
Ooh,
Reach out and
I want to
let's
talk.
see if it makes sense. Right? Um, but one thing I'm not finna put up with, and I'm just tell y'all right now, because I take this podcast, this has become a business for me, so I take it very seriously. So if you let me restart this because I gotta target it. I gotta make sure it's directed directly and who can hear it. When I say people, I mean specifically ladies, because y'all have been the ones that's guilty of it.
Hmm.
Don't, as soon as you hear me say I have a podcast, one, thank you for hitting this button, like, subscribe,
Like,
share. Thank you
private
for
share.
all
Give me
them
me.
buttons that you done hit. I
Smash
appreciate that.
up.
I
Smash up.
appreciate it. I truly do. Even if you only
Exactly.
ever did it one time, following the page, all that, I appreciate that. But when you
Hmm.
turn around and you say, "Oh my gosh, you got a podcast? You need to bring me." It's the same fucking line. Every last one of y'all. You need to bring me on there. I got so much to say. Word? When you gonna be available? Such and such date, such and such time. You sure that works for you? Yeah, cool. Here we go. Here go the bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if something happen, if something come up, if you even just change your mind,
Let a
you
nigga know
are
something.
absolutely free to do all of those things. Hit me,
You
hit me,
within right. Just let me
something.
know.
Hit me and let me know, and I will adjust. I got pivots ready. Okay, I got pivots like fucking Hakeem Olajuwon out here. I'm
Hmm.
always prepared. I build episodes with certain people in mind, but I'm prepared to do the episodes without them.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It is fine. I'm not going to hold nothing against you because I understand it takes a level of competence. It takes a level of confidence. It takes a level of preparedness. This
It
is
does.
not something that everybody is able to do, and I can accept that. I could even accept last minute jitters. I can
I
accept
can't
all
even
that.
accept emergencies. Like, just let us
Oh, well,
know.
emergencies is emergencies, right? Because if you can't reach out to me because you was caught up in an emergency, then reach out to me when things blow over. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Because
saying. It's like nobody ever
my
says
thing that I
anything.
do, my thing that I do every single time, if I book you for something and you said you was going to do it, and then I don't hear from you on that night, I call you the next morning because my first assumption is that you didn't do it because you couldn't do it.
Mm.
So I come from the place of concern. Friend,
He's the nice one, people, because I'm not calling your
I
ass.
come from the place of concern. So to find out that your ass just flaked, because that's what it is. You're not finna tell
Hmm.
me about no emergency shit like that
Yeah.
afterwards when I had to seek you out. Because now I don't believe you.
That's why I don't
Because you would
call.
have led with, because 9 times out of 10, you'd have led with it.
Yep. You'd have hit me and let me know something.
Even if you didn't hit me and I called you up, hey, everything cool? You would have led right then and there with the emergency. Oh my God, I'm sorry about such and such date, but this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. You'd have led with it. But once I
Hmm.
have to be like, hey, is everything cool? How you feeling, man? Is everything all right? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Well, everything's all right now. I'm just had a little situation. No, you way too calm for me. You
Yeah.
way too calm. You showing you don't value my time. You showing, which to me shows that you don't
Oh,
value our friendship and our connection and our relationship. And I'm gonna tell y'all straight. I'm gonna let you the fuck go. Damn, you dropped me over a podcast? No, I dropped you
no.
over disrespect.
You're wasting my fucking time. And I can't
Flat
get
out
that
like
back.
that. Yes, I took it personal because you didn't care about me enough to at least just be like, nah. I don't care if I say we record at 8 o'clock and you hit me at 7:50. Nah, I can't do it. Nah, I changed my mind. Nah, I'm sorry. We gonna be good. I'll be a little salty in the moment, like damn, but we gonna be good.
Yeah.
All that other shit, nah, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that. Um, I have to get that shit off my chest. Also,
Valid.
listen, um, for people who do comment, and I don't want to scare away no commenters. Anything I post that has to do with women, please, 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 please be respectful. I don't care if you disagree with the woman I posted. I don't care if you disagree with me. Me ain't finna be, especially when I have female guests. I ain't finna be bitch this, bitch that. We ain't finna do all that. We ain't finna do all that. You could disagree with them saying they motherfucking liars. You could say they don't know shit. That's fine. If that's your opinion, that's how you feel. That is fine because you're disagreeing with their points of view. You're disagreeing with where they coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Don't attack none of my female guests, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. As from men to men, because I see that shit happen in comments all the time. I've seen it happen on a couple of stuff that I posted on Life Be Life, and then I had to leave y'all in the fucking hidden comments, or I had to delete y'all shit.
Oh,
Like,
for real?
yeah. So don't do it. Don't do it.
See, he saved
Don't
y'all.
do it.
He
Don't
saved
do it.
y'all.
No, because Beach could definitely handle her own, but I'm not gonna let you get traction. I'm not gonna let you get traction. Fuck
That's
out of here.
crazy. That's
Fuck out. I'm
crazy.
not gonna let you get no traction because 9 times out of 10, if you coming over there acting like that, yeah, you wanted some attention. You want to be able
Mm-hmm.
to say you go back and forth with somebody. So I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you like, hey man, you better chill. Hey man, I need you to chill. Nah, I'm just delete the shit, bro. It's just that simple.
Yeah, you
It's
out
just
of
that
here.
simple. You're not gonna get the benefit of acknowledgement. Um, and same goes for the ladies. Now I haven't seen it happen, but I just should just put that out there. You could
Yeah.
disagree with anything one of the brothers that come on have to say, or even if I'm reacting to somebody else's joint or whatever, it's no need to disrespect them. It's no need for all that. Um, man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. As a married man, we
Mm.
married the woman we married. We did not marry the family. So, if you one of those that feel as though you're entitled to the
What?
spouse of your sibling, cousin, nephew, whoever, if you feel entitled to that husband, you better be sucking and fucking him.
Look,
Y'all better have
come
an
do my
agreement and
job.
you better be a sister wife.
Come do my
That better
job.
be
Shit.
you ready to be a sister wife because he made vows before God and on the books to her. That is his priority. Her. You thinking that you get priority to her through her by proxy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now it's cool if he's down to help. That's cool. Nobody's saying he shouldn't. And if she needs help to help you, then helping her help you would probably be in his best interest. I get that. But
Yeah.
all that using her so that you could get access to what he gonna do, whether it's his money, his time, his resources, his vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, y'all on some bullshit. Y'all on some bullshit.
Every
We
day,
didn't we
all
didn't
day.
I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Oh, you married the family. No the fuck we didn't. No
I,
the fuck we didn't.
I can't stand
I'm
them.
telling y'all that straight up. Hell no. Because at the end of the day, you're not in this house cooking for us when she too tired.
They ain't paying no bills.
You ain't giving up that coochie when she on the monthly.
You ain't
You
dealing
not
with
in
the
here
kids.
paying bills. You don't come over to do XYZ with the kid. Yeah, you might take them from
Hmm.
us every now and then, so forth and so on. But you're not here raising them in their homes. I hate seeing that shit so bad, and I see it so many times, and I've just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck be wrong with people? Like you said, it's the entitlement,
Yeah. I was about to say I spoke on that. Like
and that
literally
shit is
everything I said was about
bizarre.
entitlement.
That shit is so fucking bizarre. Stop clinging on to the spouse because you ain't got one, or because yours ain't sufficient enough, or even worse, you got a spouse and they sufficient, but you too busy ignoring their contributions to go use your family member's spouse. Knock it the fuck off. You hear me? Knock it the fuck off. And one last thing I'm gonna say, because I feel like I'm gonna end up doing a series behind this. I'm so very, so very sick and tired of y'all thinking that words could mean whatever the fuck y'all wanted to.
Oh my God.
I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am sick of the words that have been gifted to the internet that people can now abuse. I'm so tired. Listen, Mish, it be to the point that when you be
That,
sitting there talking, and every time I hear you say narcissist, I twitch because I know
see,
what's it. Listen, I ain't even gonna care because I know where you be coming from,
yeah, it's different. I got real life
but
just
at the same time, it's just like,
not
oh my,
diagnosed.
just so fucking tired of hearing this shit everywhere. Every time somebody do something wrong, they are a narcissistic abuser. Every time you don't like them, they're a narcissistic abuser. Every time he decides to put his foot down and has standards, he's controlling. Every time he doesn't want to do, XYZ, or he don't believe in doing XYZ for a woman, oh, he's sassy.
Oh
I
Lord,
am
that's the one I hate.
first of all, sassy ain't nothing but gay like. That's diet gay.
Like that's why I
Sassy
hate
is
it.
diet fucking gay. And
That's
y'all
why
do
I
what
hate
y'all
it.
doing when y'all call a man that. I don't give a fuck
Exactly.
what
That's
nobody
why I
else
don't
says.
like it. That's why I
So
don't
I
like it.
hate that shit. I hate the narcissistic abuser. I hate y'all self-diagnosing yourself with all these different mental illnesses,
Oh, they just use
bipolar,
narcissists.
tripolar, depression. Don't get me wrong. These things can happen to people, but that's why you go see doctors
Yes.
and get diagnosed and go get help.
You can't be
Okay?
out here calling people that shit just because
Yeah,
it
like
sounds
you.
good.
And this is my, and speaking of getting diagnosed in doctors, this is gonna be my last point, and I'm gonna hang this shit up. Fuck all y'all with this therapy shit. I believe in
Oh,
therapy. We advocate for it as much as we possibly can. But
but
I'm
I don't play about
so
that shit.
fucking sick of y'all using therapy as a belt.
Yeah.
Therapy is meant to help people.
You gotta put your work in.
I don't know how many times I've mentioned therapy, and I've mentioned where I've gone for therapy and where I've heard other people going for therapy. Mish mentions her therapist every time we get to a conversation
Yes,
about
my professional best
therapy
friend.
because we believe in it and we believe in the help. So that way we're advocates for it.
Yep.
But y'all be using that shit like a fucking belt. Every time somebody do or say something you ain't comfortable with, you need
You
therapy.
need therapy.
That motherfucker need therapy. Go get therapy. Shut the fuck. You go get therapy
Hey, the world's so
and get
so
and actually
soft.
do the work. And actually do the fucking work.
Yeah.
Don't just go do the work. You need to go do the work
Yeah.
because if you was healing and you was in therapy and you was working, you would know how hard that shit is first and foremost.
Hmm.
You would know the roller coasters of emotions it takes people on. How
Yeah.
much it takes
It's
to
a
stay
lot.
committed and dedicated to keep going. Because trust me, once you start getting to the meat of it, pause, once you start getting that part,
Oh,
you want to quit.
you
You
do.
want to fucking quit. When it
You
starts
do.
conflicting and pointing at you,
When you start to learn you the problem.
okay, You want to quit. I don't care what nobody say.
Yep,
At
we got
that
like new
point,
problem
when you
first.
start realizing that some of the most fucked up shit going on with you is because you caused it, you allowed it, you put yourself in that position. Nah, you ain't trying to hear that shit. So to go back the next week or the next 2 weeks or however your sessions is set up, to go back is a fight. So I
Mm,
feel like y'all trivialize it. I feel like y'all make people not want to fuck with it
yeah. They
because
make everything a trend or a fad, is what they do.
you use it like a slap,
Yeah.
like it's a scarlet letter. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, you know what, I think will help. Maybe you should try therapy.
Yep.
Listen, BetterHelp got a good rate going on right now. They got a discount going on. Look into them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Oh, hey, listen. I
Yeah.
don't want to be all in your business, but I think you could use some help for therapy. And I know it's costly for a lot of people, but they got free therapy if you go through this website. If you go through that website, if you're talking to a woman, you know how many different free therapy joints they have for women specifically? For
Yep.
black women, even?
Megan Thee Stallion has a whole platform.
Okay. So I wish y'all would shut the fuck up. And at some point, I'm going to start telling y'all. When I see y'all in comments, just go ahead and smack somebody with it. Don't be surprised if you see me say, hey, yo, shut the fuck up. You
What the
go.
fuck did you talk about?
You go. Because y'all
Yeah.
hurting the situation. You're not helping that person. That person who might genuinely, honestly need the help,
Hmm.
you're pushing them further away.
That's unfortunate.
You're pushing them further away. Like, what the fuck be wrong with y'all? That
What
y'all
y'all
think that
call
y'all
them?
get to just go ahead and stamp somebody on their head
Nut
like you
ass
got it
niggas.
together. Because guess what? Nobody who has it together talks to people like that.
Yeah. That's a
Nobody,
fact.
like I said, nobody who's doing the work or who has done the work and it's
Yeah.
actually worked talks to people like that. They don't
Yeah.
say it. They don't sit there and just sit there and try to hit you with the therapy.
Yeah,
No,
they have more
they're
compassion.
trying to embrace exactly because it's one of the things you learn through therapy is how to be
Compassion,
compassionate.
empathy, and sympathy.
It, okay? And that's for people who you have every right to be mad at. Believe it or not,
That
you
you
will go to
should bust them in
therapy
their shit.
and learn to have compassion, empathy, and sympathy for people you have every right to be mad at.
Yep.
That's how hard therapy actually is.
Yeah. It's a tough job.
Because you need that healing, not for them, but for you.
Yep.
So please get off therapy dick.
I'm dick riding.
Take therapy out your fucking mouth and just tell that person, I think you ain't shit. Fuck you. Just tell them that.
I,
Tell
yo.
go back to telling people I think you need your ass whipped. Go say that. I'd rather you say that to a person you have to deal with the consequences than y'all keep going ahead and putting black eyes on therapy. I need the shit. I use the shit.
I go every month. I be
Okay?
down from every 2 weeks. That's how bad I was.
So I am not just whistling Dixie. That's why I advocate for it the way I do.
Same here.
So I hate that y'all just going ahead and abusing it the same way y'all abusing these technical and clinical words just because you heard somebody do it on whatever podcast or whatever clip or wherever the fuck you heard it from whatever hurt ass person got it and was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm the victim. Let me use these words.
Right?
Nah.
Uh,
And that end scene is the
woof.
end of my personal rant. Listen, because we are a podcast that definitely focuses on positivity and uplifting and coming together and evolution and
Yeah.
growth, this episode finna end right about here. We just are human when it's all said and done. And sometimes we just need to pop our shit. So if you relate
Yeah,
to anything that we've mentioned here, or you want to have a conversation about any of those things with either one of us
we welcome it.
individually, you want to have a live about it, we could do that shit too. We always open for suggestions. We're open for constructive criticism. Um, if you hit click and you didn't like it and you never come back again, thanks for stopping by and giving us an opportunity.
We
We
appreciate you.
appreciate it. Um, So yeah, that's all we got for this episode. Like I said, it's just that we had a long night and we just decided to get this shit off our chest. We hope it made y'all
Yeah,
laugh. We hope it made y'all. We hope it, like I said, we hope that
feel better.
listen. That's what I was hoping too. That you would help to get it out. Like I said, I wanted to say some shit so I don't ever have to say it again. It's on
Yeah,
wax. I'm not
you
gonna bring
went.
it back up.
You went
Um,
tonight. I was like, oh, shit.
and And if you relate to it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we could always talk about it further if y'all want, just as far
Yeah,
as the understanding and how to cope with it. Now that we've
yeah,
vented about the issues, if y'all want to
yeah,
talk about how to cope with said issues,
yeah,
how do we cope with said issues?
yeah,
Life be life and underscore for Mimi, life be life and underscore nah. Hit us up. That's on IG.
yeah.
Not Charles on Facebook. You know what I mean? Hit us up. We can rap with
D
y'all.
Nisha on Facebook.
All right. And as we always say, well, first of all, on behalf of A.C.E, our brother, that's who he always be.
E
On behalf of the sponsor of Life Be Lifing, Keish with the Cake, aka the owner of Simply Lachey Catering and part owner of Second Line Express. On behalf of Big Mish and on behalf of your favorite coaches, I always say stay smart, stay respectful, stay open minded,
yeah,
um, stay safe, and
and
stay
stay dangerous.
dangerous. Be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people make it impossible. Don't even worry about it. But
Move
most of
around
all,
the motherfuckers.
every single day, make sure to take the time to be kind to yourselves. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Have a good one. We about the peace.